My dad was a chemical engineer by degree. He was probably the most brilliant person I ever met. My dad passed away from Alzheimer's in 2010. And to see the last few years as he was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, and to see that progression was really hard, to see somebody that was so intelligent and so articulate and so engaged to become, his mind almost to become the mind of a child was really tough. But as tough as that was for me and my brother, it was tougher for my mom, who was his only caregiver. And the disease is much worse on the caregivers than it is on, honestly, on the people with dementia.
Well, it destroys families. It destroys people's lives. We have these wonderful, vibrant people who have full lives, and people look up to them, and people need them, and they take care of people. And then suddenly we realize that those roles are going to be reversed, and you need to start taking care of the person that takes care of you, or that has taken care of you. And it's sad.
My family had been dealing with this for a while, and so when we started the company, we decided that we needed to do something to give back towards that cause. We own a home building company. Very shortly after we started the company, we started a fund in my dad's name. It's called the Joe McKee Memorial Alzheimer's Fund. And we take a percentage of every home that we sell and we put it into that fund, and then we use that money to help support the Alzheimer's Association and other causes related to Alzheimer's in all of the communities where we build.
When Pat and I first started talking about what we were going to do to give back to the Alzheimer's Association, he especially felt helpless. So being able to do the work that we do it gives us a sense that we're actually doing something.
I connected up with the Alzheimer's Association. We want to do something we could give back. And they're like, well, why don't you start a walk? And so we did, in one of our communities that we were building. And to see the community come together and get around it, and to see that almost every family is affected by this disease somehow, it's a message that's easy to convey to the community because so many people are dealing with it. And basically, we wanted our name to become synonymous with Alzheimer's in the communities that we build. So when somebody thinks of McKee Homes, they don't think of first, well, they build houses. Well, that's important, right? But no, they're giving back and supporting the Alzheimer's Association. I mean, over the last 14, 15 years, we've been able to raise well north of $750,000.
The money goes to care and support for caregivers, and that's super important, but we want research to come up with a cure. I mean, ultimately, we want to not have to do the work we do because there's a cure for Alzheimer's, so that's our ultimate goal.
My end goal is hopefully that, there will be a cure for Alzheimer's and my kids don't have to go through what I went through. Whether we're close to getting there or not, it's hard to say, but we don't necessarily have an end goal of, we're going to get to this point, we're going to stop. We're not. We're going to continue this on, and we're going to continue to find unique ways to support the cause and the unique ways for our employees and our company to support it.